Hey, this is Joe from SoFi, and in this video, we are going to export WooCommerce orders one by one. So every time an order is created, we're going to export just that one order. So to get started, we'll go down here to All Export, select New Export, and we'll select WooCommerce Orders from the dropdown. And then here we have some filtering options. For example, we could add rules, so only orders that contain a certain product or from a certain state would be included in our export. In this case, we're just going to export any order that gets completed. All right, so over here, we can drag and drop to create our export. So by default, we just get a simple spreadsheet, and I'm just going to clean this up a little bit and drag in some relevant information. So we'll put our customer information in here. So we get the customer, we'll go over here to order items, we'll give it the SKU, and let's check out our product data. So let's put in our product attributes. So we can see that. And then how about the order total? That should be up here. There we go. Okay, let's just drag and drop to rearrange these. We'll put that over here. Perfect. And there's our export. Now, we can combine billing first name and last name into one field. So to do that, we're going to go to Custom Export Field. We'll drag in our customer first name and our customer last name, put a space between them, and we'll just call that name. We'll put that over here. Get rid of this, and let's check it out. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good. And one last change, pretty simple. I just want to change this column name to total. Perfect. Okay, so that is my export file. We have some advanced options over here related to the CSV header. We can change our export type. So we have a CSV file. We can change this to Excel. We can change this to XML if we wanted to. We have a custom XML feed where we can actually get really in-depth about exactly how the XML file is set up. If you're exporting orders one by one, you might be interested in this. Maybe you have a pretty specific XML specification, and every time you get a new order, you have to send that XML feed somewhere. If that's the case and you need more information on the custom XML feed, check the description below. We have videos that cover this in a little bit more detail going into the XML editor that we have here. In this case, we're just going to stick to a simple CSV export. Okay, so let's continue. Then over here, we have some advanced options. The one that we're most interested in is exporting each WooCommerce order in real time as they're completed. We have scheduling options up here. For example, if we wanted to export this on certain days of the week or something like that. But in this case, we're going to export each new WooCommerce order in real time as they're completed. So we just select that. You can read the documentation. You can click this link and read the docs, but we're just going to cover it all here in the video. I'm going to save and run my export. And this is just going to export one order, right? It's just going to give me a test. So this is my test CSV. Let's take a look. And there it is. So this is my most recent order, and you can see it's the same order ID, and there's one row per product. This person ordered 2 products. Right now, this export will run each time a new record is created that matches your configured filters. Now, the data is not going to be processed or anything. So what we might want to do, what you probably want to do is you probably want to hook this up to Zapier. So with Zapier, what you do is every time this export gets run, that data would be sent to Zapier. And then you can email it. You can send it to Dropbox. You can send it as an HTTP post request to some external API. You can do whatever you need to do. So let's go over to our Manage Exports page. And here's our export. Now we're going to create a new order just to test this out. So we're going to add an order. Status, we'll make this completed because that export's only going to run every time a new order is completed. We're just going to keep it as a guest. We're going to add an item, add a product. See if we can find something here. There you go. You get a small shirt, add that in there, and we'll create the order. Okay, so my order has been completed. Let's go back to our Manage Exports page. We'll refresh this. And let me download my CSV. Open that up. And there we go. There is our new order. So that's it. That's all it takes to export orders one by one as they are created. The next step is you need to set up what happens after that order is completed. So you can write a custom script. You can check out our videos on Zapier. You can do any number of things to get this data where you need it to go after it runs. We have a ton of videos on our channel about this. Check it out. We also have our documentation. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.